Multiple officers have been criminally charged and dozens suspended at New Jersey's women's facility after prisoners said they were brutally beaten by staff. Newly released video shows some of what happened that night. Tensions had been rising for weeks. Some staff had been assaulted, union officials said, while prisoners reported mistreatment by officers. In January, surveillance video captured a prisoner throwing an unknown liquid from her cell. Officers said urine and feces had been hurled at them in recent weeks. Late at night, staff prepared to pull women from their cells with the stated intent of checking for contraband. Right. Officers suited up in riot gear. One woman, Emmalee Dent, did not initially comply.
Come to the door, put your hands up. Five, last call. Come to the door, put your hands up.
An officer appeared to shoot pepper spray into her cell. Video showed her being punched for about a minute while she tried to protect herself. Dent was later diagnosed with a concussion. Another woman pulled from her room was Desiree De Silva.
Why would y'all punch on me like that? For no reason. Like, y'all literally was just punching on me. For what?
Officials later said she suffered a broken right orbital bone. Agila Nelson said she was sexually assaulted. Video appeared to capture her protesting a body search.
Yo, why is it a man ripping my clothes off? Why is it a man ripping my clothes off? Why is you grabbing my titties? Why is you grabbing my titties? Why is you grabbing my titties? Why is you grabbing my titties?
At least one other woman also protested the presence of a male officer during a strip search. Ray Rollins said she was kicked in the head and choked after being handcuffed. Video appeared to show her handcuffed before the struggle began.
Listen, I'll go.
Sometimes it's hard to see exactly what's happening in the videos. A state report said that may have been to avoid detection of excessive force. After the beatings ended, prosecutors said, the cover-up began.
Our investigation was delayed in part by false and misleading reports filed by officers.
Officer Luis Garcia punched Emmalee Dent about 28 times, according to court records. He wrote in a report the woman also threw punches. The video does not show her fighting back. Prosecutors said a supervisor, Sergeant Amir Bethea, watched as the woman was beaten, but he reported no injuries. That was a lie to deceive others, officials alleged. 10 officers total have been charged with a range of crimes, from assault to allegedly failing to film key moments of the incident. Garcia's lawyer denied wrongdoing. Bethea could not be reached for comment.
We must hold accountable all parties responsible.
Prisoners said the man who was in charge of the facility, Associate Administrator Sean St. Paul, was also present that night. St. Paul has been sued by male prisoners at least 3 times in recent years. One said St. Paul broke his arm. The others said he failed to stop violent officers. One lawsuit was dismissed on procedural grounds. State officials broadly denied the accusations in another and declined to comment on the third. St. Paul didn't respond to requests for comment, and he has not been charged over the violence in January. All of this comes after the U.S. Department of Justice found evidence of rampant sexual abuse behind bars. The head of the prison system has since resigned, and the governor announced plans to shutter the facility. But closing Edna Mahan could take years.
Get her up now. Stop resisting. All right, get her up.